Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to complete lesson 6 in concept 1, lesson 6. Let's remember, yesterday we started talking about the plant cell and also the animal cell. And today we are going to talk about something called cell biologist. What is the meaning of cell biologist? As we see on the board, they are scientists who specialize in studying the cells. Okay, can we see all the organelles inside the cell by using the microscope? Of course not, because some organelles are clear and colorless. So I need to add some color or actually stains or dyes to make it more visible. Like what? Like the methylene blue dye or the methylene blue stain that we can add it to the nucleus to make it with a blue color and more visible. At this moment, I can see the nucleus with a blue color. So each organelle here has its own stain or dye to make it more visible, as most of cells, actually most of organelles are clear and colorless. Okay, then scientists discover something called 3D microscope because they can take the pictures of the cell and put them in layers to see the top, the sides, and the layers for the cells. What are the steps that they can use the 3D microscope? They first, number one, take pictures and put them in layers. Number two, collect layers together, and finally adding colors to them. Also, they have a very important function, which is help the doctors to treatment and discovery the dangerous diseases, especially the cancer. This is the end for lesson 6. So lesson 6 talks about the cell biologist, the importance of the staining or dyes, and also the structure of the 3D microscope and the function or the importance of it. Let's answer some questions about lesson 6. Opening the booklet, if we see the question, can here, like, look at the opposite figure to answer the question. These cells here seem larger and more magnified because we can use it or we can see it by using the microscope, actually by the 3D microscope. The structure of the cell here, which appears with a blue color, is the nucleus. These cells are stained by which dye? Excellent, methylene blue dye. In question 2, this device here helps doctor to treatment some disease? Yes, it will be true. Number 2, this device doesn't need a microscope to do its function? Of course not. This device helps cell biologists to see them in 3D, yes, 3 dimensions here, which are sides, top, and layers. What about question 3? Oh, here needs to arrange or rearrange the steps of the uses for the 3D microscope. Number 1, take pictures of the cell. Number 2, collect them in layers. And finally, adding colors. So in this concept, by the end of this concept, we talked about the meaning of the cell, plant cell, animal cell, organelles inside each one, functions for each organelle, comparison between plant cell and the animal cell, and end this concept with the cell biologist, the importance for the staining, and also the 3D microscope and its importance. That's for concept 1.1. Thank you for your listening, and I wish you a happy day. Bye bye.